Wolf of Fantasy Sports bringing you the DFS Wolfpack for the 8/28 MLB slate. 10 games. Looking at SP1. Scherzer, Kluber, Severino, Nola, Stroman. I'm scratching off Scherzer. I don't like the price. Coming back off a few games off. Not liking it. Versus Miami. A couple bats could get to him. Stanton. He gives up the home run. If he gets a couple batters on base, that could be a 2, a 3-run homer. I just don't like it. I don't like it at that price, especially the first game back. Kluber, one of the top options. New York's at home. Lineup's getting a little bit better. They're starting to hit the ball, putting up the runs. I think Kluber's in a hell of a spot. Has good history. Severino, I think he's in a good spot as well. 11.5. That's a little bit of a discount off Kluber if you can't get up to him. And then Nola, I think he's way overpriced. Really like this spot. If he was around 8, maybe even 9, I'd probably take a crack at him. So still undecided on that. But right now we're going to lock in Kluber. Top SP1 on the board. SP2, few options here. Pomerantz. I mean, he could be SP1 candidate if you want to go a little bit cheaper. But I think Pomerantz is in a good spot today. Chacin's a little banged up. I don't like that. So I'm not paying that much for Chacin. Decent matchup, though, overall. Montgomery, I like that play a little bit. Urena versus Washington. He's been pitching pretty good. I mean, if you're looking for 15 to 25, I think he could possibly get there today. Kennedy, I'm going to fade him. I really like Tampa. He's a boomer bust pitcher. And then you're looking at Heaney, which he'll be chalk versus Oakland, who strikes out above 25% team strikeout rate. I think he'll be chalky. He'll be about 20% owned today, if not more. And he's boomer bust. But, I mean, if he gets you 15 points, that's what you're looking for, especially if you got Kluber giving you 40. So those are the two pitchers. Let's say we just go with the chalk here in this particular lineup and take Heaney. We're looking at 3,975 for the remaining players. Favorite catcher today is Hector Sanchez. If he cracks the lineup, I'm all over it. So we're going to lock him in at 2,900, great value. Now you're looking at 41.28 for your remaining salary left over per position. And if you're going with first base, a few great options today. You're looking at Mark Reynolds. Hoskins been red hot. He might slow down, but Sims is not good. Smoke's in a halfway decent spot. Don't like the price on it, though. Looking at Duda, the lefties for Tampa. I like that. 3,800. Adam Linz, decent play. I wouldn't throw him in there unless he was cheaper. Ryan Healy versus the lefty. I like that play a lot. Logan Morrison, that could be somewhat of a salary saver right there. He hit 2 home runs last game. Maybe he's heating up. Lefty versus Kennedy. Matt Olson. These are just a few players. You know, if you're looking to save some money, I think you can go this route. Looking at second base, DJ, Colorado stack. Robinson Cano, good history versus the pitcher. It's Tillman. Somewhat of a hitter's park there. Shoop, a good spot. Daniel Murphy going up against Urena. I like that. Lefty on righty. Hap if he cracks the lineup. Some good options here. You're going to have to pay for them. Now, if you're going down a little bit, you got Cesar Hernandez. You got Solarte if you want to attack Samardzija. He's known to give up the runs against San Diego Padres. Looking at Zobrist. Tommy La Stella, if he's 1 through 6, I'll probably take a chance on him. Been hitting good as of late. Ozzie Albies, I like that play a lot. That's pretty much as low as I'll go here. Looking at third base, you got Machado. I can't pay up for him if I'm looking over Arenado. There's no way. Arenado's the play here if you're paying up. Chris Bryant, decent spot. Josh Donaldson, probably wouldn't risk it. Freddie Freeman versus Nola, decent play. I'm going to have to pay for it. Looking at Mike Moustakas versus Pruitt, I like that. I like Healy. versus Heaney. I think Devers versus Stroman maybe could heat back up. Balbuena been hitting the ball as of late versus Gossett. Decent play. If Pat cracks the lineup, 3,600, you got to like that. Maybe for that 8th spot in the lineup, probably where they'll place him. That's decent. Maybe a wraparound stack for Colorado. The best play here, in my eyes, is Corey Spangenberg. He was hot last week. I like that. He could get it going again. Tommy LaStella. These are some plays, to get in that Colorado stack, to get in that game stack of Seattle-Baltimore. These are some guys you probably want to look at. Franco, 3,100. That's somebody I'm going to target today. That's a cheap piece of that Philly lineup that could go off. Looking at shortstop, Beckham obvious. Segura, I don't want to pay 4,200 for Galvis, but he's in a decent spot. Story, Xander Bogaerts, hitting the ball as of late. You got Crawford. Looking at Marcus Semien, Pat, 3,600. And that's it. That's it for shortstop. I'm not going any lower. Looking at outfielders. Trout in a great spot. Upton's real expensive. I'm not paying that. He's in cores. I can see him having a decent outing. Charlie Blackmon, decent. You're paying up. Stanton, no price cuts here. I think they dropped him 400 versus Scherzer. I could see him hitting a home run because Scherzer's going to pitch, especially if Didi gets on, or D. Gordon gets on. He's going to pitch to Stanton. He's going to challenge him, and I think Stanton hits one out again. Nelson Cruz, like that play. Para, decent. Look at Kiermaier. I like that. Hoskins, hot. Hitting the ball well. Dickerson. I really like Tampa today. Hoping they go low on, but we'll see. Trey Mancini, decent. Chris Davis, I like him better against righties, but I think he's in play as well. Souza, gotta like that. Hap, Benintendi, possibly. Trumbo, maybe. I mean, and then you're going down to the value tier here after we get below 4,000. You got Adam Jones, Margot, Yelich, a little bit of history versus Scherzer. That's not looking bad. Michael Taylor with some good history versus Urena, limited sample size. Maben's in play. McCutcheon could possibly be in play. 3,700. I really like the price. Inciarte, nah, I don't know. And then you got Carlos Gonzalez. He could get swinging today and hit one out. 3,700. I like that. Daddy. And that's pretty much it for the most part. You got Zobrist. If you're looking for some cheaper plays, Perella, Corey Spangenberg. Hey, look at some of these guys. Span, if he's hitting lead off here. Looking for some extreme value. Nick Williams, 3,200. I really like that play. That's cheap. Place Nick Williams and Franco in a lineup. Good things could happen. They go off. Value, salary savers. And that's pretty much that. I don't think I'm going too far down here. I got Blash. If he's top of the lineup, I like that. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much more here. Alex Gordon versus Pruitt. Depends if he's in a good spot in the lineup. I mean, that's really risky. I don't know. That's pretty much it. That's all I'm seeing. Just some ideas of what you can do. Mix up the pitchers. Find a few stacks. I don't really think it's a one-off slate. I think few teams got a chance of going off, and if you load up on them, maybe take a one-off from Philly like Franco or Nick Williams, and then pair them up with Colorado stack, little piece of Seattle, Baltimore, and just to give you an idea, put together a lineup earlier, looking at Kluber, Heaney, Hector Sanchez. This is San Diego and Colorado bats. And then I got Heaney and Kluber. Now, I don't love this, This is something I'll just run out in a low dollar contest and see what happens. Because if these two offenses go off and he puts up a 15 and Kluber does what he's supposed to do, drop that 40 on him, this lineup could be at the top of any GPP that I enter. So that's some strategy, some game theory, some ways I'm going to be going about this slate. 10 games, this is perfect. Good luck in your contest. If you want to enter the DFS Wolfpack League, drop your username, ID for DraftKings and FanDuel. I'll add you to the group. $1, $2, $3, $5 contest. Winner takes all. We do free contests so you can learn and gain experience and test some of your lineups against some seasoned players, some players that are inexperienced and both experienced. And join the group. Hit me up on Facebook, DFS Wolfpack. Join the chat. And look out for YouTube videos coming up for NFL. Week 1 projections. And it'll be game theory. It'll be top picks at each position. Value picks to look at. So hit me up. I'll go by I Would Hate Me Too on FanDuel, DraftKings. Add me to your groups. Add me to your leagues. And let's get this money. 1.